Bitch, I'm back. How popular the man. Bitch, I'm back. How popular the man.
Answer. Because you are that, you are capable. You are gifted and you are so unique. All of the things that you may hate about yourself are your strengths. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to be opinionated. It's okay to be different. And it's so okay to just be. The world awaits to receive you.
Bitch, I'm back. How popular the man. Bitch, I'm back. How popular the man. Bitch, I'm back.
Whoa.
How popular the man.
Guess who's back? Like I always say, like a Chucky dog. Our praise are strong. That's what the Bible said. Y'all better read it. All right, now we're getting into a little bit of reality because we're coming to the last half an hour of our broadcast, probably 20 minutes. I want to say thank you to Rumble. I've seen a few people who was here from the beginning to the end. I hope I kept you entertained with everything that we've been talking about. Here we're going to put up our next true story. Family settles for $7.2 million after man's disgusting death in jail, lawyer says. Now, I know I've been talking about Fulton County jail, and y'all be like, oh, it's just black people in the black jail. No, no, no. Don't you know no good? It's the whole damn jail system. It's up in this third world country called America. Here we go. So this is the settlement, which was good, $25 million for this gentleman. Now, it says that I think he had some mental issues coming on. They had him in solitary confinement. So by the time Josh McLaurin was pulled from his jail cell in Brownstones, Indiana in August 2021, he had been locked in solitary confinement for 20 days, suffering acute mental health crisis and lost 22% of his body weight, according to the lawsuit his family later filed. On August of this year, EMT took him to the hospital for treatment, but it was too late. McLaurin, 29, died in the hospital in Centennia after spending nearly 3 weeks in solitary confinement at Jackson County Jail, according to the lawsuit. The doctor who performed McLaurin's autopsy would list that his cause of death was multiple organ failure due to refusal to eat or drink with altered mental status due to untreated schizophrenia. They probably wasn't feeding his ass in here, okay? These type of behaviors is not only, how can I say, isolated to Atlanta jails. I know I've been getting on Fulton County, riding Fulton County ass because they're disgusting, but this is all over. And it's not just in the black community. Our jails do not have rehabs. And you see how passionate I get about that? Because as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, my bro is locked up. And I know he in there for a reason and he deserved it. He got to serve his time, but that don't mean he deserved to die. And other inmates deserve to die in these conditions. It's supposed to be rehabilitation to reincorporate these people back into society. You're literally making criminals more criminal minded when you put them in jail because there's no rehab and literally they're teaching people how to be criminals. This is what happened with my little brother. He learned how to be more of a gang member and learn his fighting in jail. Okay? So I have stories of him telling me that correction officers was paying him McDonald's to beat up other inmates. This is America. So here in his particular situation, mental health has something to do with it. And they said, look, Dad, you're going to put you in solitary confinement. They didn't care if he ate, received his medicine, or nothing. More than 2 years later, it took for the Leemore family for the Leemore family to settle the federal civil rights lawsuit against Jackson County officials for $7.25 million. Their lawyer announced last week In the 47-page complaint filed in the U.S. District Court of Southern Indiana, McLaurin relative has accused the county official of causing his avoidable death, alleging that for weeks no one came to McLaurin aid after locking him in the cell and watching him starve to death as his mental health crisis deteriorated further, all while naked and covering in his own feces and urine. Okay? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is America. Most likely, and I'm just making, just an assumption, him being arrested had to do with his untreated mental illness. And that's what I talk about on Nurses to Nurses News Network, where you'll see Nurse Lashley _ Grace. I talk about all of that because this is what is causing our society to literally manic, depressive, psychotic, homicidal, and everything. Okay. And then you're gonna talk about we just gonna put you in jail with no fucking rehab. Excuse my language. And then people just like you might as well just execute him at the door. Okay. I feel a way about this. Okay. I do. Our system is a little bit too corrupted. We're gonna get into our last few topics, which is dealing with the again, we're gonna be dealing with our prison system or police officers in this particular situation. And then we're going to get into maps. We're going to close off with maps. We haven't talked about minor attracted persons. So we're going to get into minor attracted persons to close off our banger for tonight. Yes, I'm going to show you some shows. Now let's get into this. They just threw him away. Now, allegedly, these officers was involved in a hit and run. I think this was the case. There's a few cases. There's two where these individuals, family members, were reported missing the same day they were missing, but they were killed by alleged officers and just buried, or their bodies was found and just buried. This is our system. This is what we pay all these high ass taxes for. Fucking taxes to the roof, and we pay for this type of shit. Excuse my language. Y'all know y'all paying all these taxes just like me. These officials that treat our people like this. Black, white, everybody. There's more than just black. I'm going to show you the first few black people in the next couple of episodes, but just like I'm able to show you a Caucasian person, baby, it's about power. Okay, so they just threw him away. Another Jackson, Mississippi man was buried without his family knowledge. This is brought to you by attorney Crump. Marquise Moore found out 8 months. His family found 8 months after her brother Mario Terrell Moore February death that he's been killed by Jackson MS police released a list of 24 homicide victims. Oh my fucking God. Name that was not previous released to the. Okay, so these are people who have maybe suffered a homicide and things like that, but no, I think this was the one that he got hit by the police. Moore's family says that on July 4th, his unclaimed remains were buried in the Pottersfield. It's like Pottersfield on the same day and place as Dexter Wade, another grieving family left in the dark. Another black man buried by strangers. Now I think Dexter Wade was the one where the officers, it was like a hit and run. And they buried him. Okay. This is the regards they have for people. Okay. This is the regards that officer has for people. Let's keep this in mind because I'm going to bring this up. We have an immigration issue, right? And what they're doing is prompting these immigrants to be part of our civil service and army in the guise that they will get monies and be citizens of the United States. Now, we have a bunch of people coming from countries that I just told you that America has been trying to stop them from basically having a free nation, having their capital connect to assets. It's not just Africa. It's people coming from all over. It's people coming from Venezuela. That's a country that's affected by America, allegedly CIA. People coming from the Middle East. That's affected by America and allegedly 9/11 and all this bullshit. We got money all over the place. These people coming over here. Some of them just don't like us. Some of them think that all Americans are privileged. We don't appreciate what we got and that they're going to come over here and get it. Do you see what I'm getting at? And then we already have a prison system like this. Can we just put some context clues together? Another reason why I say we have Schitt's Creek without a paddle until we get a hang up over it. We got to get a hang over it. And the only way we're going to get a hang over it is keeping our kids and our family members out of this system, literally taking care of ourselves, a form of separation. You're gonna have to mentally heal yourself until the system put in enough money and take it away from these wars to help the homeless and mental illness in America. We're gonna have to do it ourselves. And that's why I told y'all like and subscribe to Nurses Unmasked, my Nurses on Rumble page, as well as Big Chew, because we talk about these things because y'all know I went through it. I went through it. I will not let them break my soul, and I'm not gonna let them break y'all soul. Okay. So let's get to our last topic of today. We've been going hard, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Rumble, I appreciate the platform. I can't wait till we like blow up. Hit the like button. You know I ain't going nowhere. I don't care. I'll keep talking to myself till we get thousands of people here, and they be like, "Girl, you're right. Girl, you're wrong." Oh shit, where you get it from? I just want us to be able to talk freely until they take everything off the internet. They will, and they do have plans to take everything off of the internet and stop our freedom of speech. So just know that everything that I share with y'all, I keep for our time.